I had another visit from that dream figure. I take it you did too. It claims that if we infiltrate the heart of the cult that's giving out these parasites, we'll find the answers we're looking for. It gave me another gift, too. Just like it did the first time it appeared. Rather generous, if you ask me. I wonder who or what those chains are for. So, what are we drinking to? Oh, don't be so sour. It's a party. You did what you had to. Don't be ashamed that you did it well. Ha! All right. To a mountain of corpses. Delicious. So, has anyone in the camp caught your eye? I'm sure she is, if you can trust her not to bite your head off once you've done the deed. Whatever makes you happy, I suppose. You go a lifetime without seeing one, and then they won't stop pestering you. Spent much time in the Underdark?
Some. And you? Seems a perfect hunting ground for, you know.
Perfect. You tried drinking an Earth Elemental's blood. I'm one of the reasons people fear the shadows, but even I'd rather investigate this moon lantern before going to the surface. Nothing like a little camp drama to spice up the evening. It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun. Arrows, and the bloody tracks of short legs. Someone went gnome hunting. No Dwergar built this fort. They don't have the imagination.
Whoever built it, they've let it rot for ages.
The mind flare might have its perks. At least then I could float over this muck.
Not one for roughing it, I see.
Wallowing in filth is for pigs and children, my dear.
Pigs, children, and people with a little bit of grit.
The same forge from the wizard's notes. The notes that mentioned a guardian. And while we're at it, we can see how many more of these little worms we can harvest. Now was a chat. If the Gith are looking for that artifact, then we may have something valuable on our hands. And it's a powerful weapon to boot. Things are starting to look very interesting.
Oh! Hello? Hey!
So, are you greeting invisible beings or just losing your mind?
The echoes, listen. They're coming from 3 directions.
Losing your mind it is. Probably the tadpole. The weirdest things seem to be. So, the Gith is a killer. Hardly surprising for their people. Still, it's good to know she's more likely to attack you face on rather than stabbing you in the back.
Another scrying eye, same as the goblins had. Someone's watching.
Let's not make a scene then.
I'll give you that.
So, are we saving this Nier from suffocating or leaving him to die? I'm fine with either, naturally. The last thing I want to do is ruin these nails digging through rock. I hoped you would come. I have missed you. And now you're all mine. And I'm all yours. Until morning, at least. Let's see where the night takes us. Glowing rocks. Mushrooms. This is no simple storage room. Spoil sport. Well, what do you want, if you're not here to gossip? That thing is small, and I am not. I could tell Shadowheart was tough, but a killer? I'm surprised. She has more steel than I thought. Suit yourself. Do we have to spend so long poking about down here? I'd much rather be outside, with the sun on my skin.
You've only just come to tolerate sun and you're already nostalgic. If you're going to complain the whole way, by all means, return topside. You could use the color.
Dull moment.
You know, for all the time I've spent lurking in the shadows, I've never ventured into the Underdark before. Hardly a luxurious setting, but it definitely has its upsides for a vampire. Or its undersides, because it's... well, you know what I mean. Impressive looking ruins down there, but well out of reach. Another mask. A whole gaggle of Merigons. They never fight alone, though. Where's their commander?
Corpse rises, your parasite squirms in recognition.
Oh, stop it! Stop it! You wretched worm!
There's
Oh, I really thought Shadowheart and Lae'zel might fight to the death over that artifact. A pity. It would have made for a fine night's entertainment.